Aku dari kan?
Okay. Boleh start eh? Boleh start eh?
Yes, ada.
Okay. A very good evening to my fellow friends and madam. So today we're gonna present our cloud computing case 32, which have been working for weeks, and this is what we have came through and answered the questions given. So the first one, the question was Amazon Web Services (AWS) is world's most comprehensive and broadly adapted cloud platform, offering over 200 fully featured services from data centers globally. Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud Amazon EC2 is one of their services. Find out what is Amazon EC2 services. Okay, so basically Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, which is called Amazon EC2, delivers scalable computing power in the Amazon Web Services, which is AW in short cloud. Okay, it's actually AWS. By using Amazon EC2, it eliminates the need to invest in hardware upfront, allowing you to develop and deploy apps more quickly. So it's making your life easier. Furthermore, using Amazon EC2, you can launch as many virtual machines as you desire, lowering the initial cost of hardware procurement. So basically, to run a virtual machine, we normally use VirtualBox or VMware, but in cloud-based, EC2 is the best choice we have here. So the next one is the question would follow as an Amazon machine image AMI is a template that contains a software configuration, for example, an operating system, an application server, and applications. From an AMI, we launch an instance, which is a copy of the AMI running as virtual server in the cloud. Explain the relation between AMI and instance. So instance, relation between AMI and instance is AMI is also known as Amazon Machine Image. The same AMI can be used to launch multiple events. As example, it's used to denote the server hardware used as an example. In each instance, there may be different computing and memory capabilities. We can work on instances the same way we work on any other server. AMI is also a machine template used to create other examples. So moving on to the next question, the third one. Amazon EC2 provides many data storage options for instances. There are mainly four types of storage provided by AWS, which is Amazon EBS, Amazon EC2 Instant Store, Amazon S3, and adding storage. Describe the storages for Amazon EC2 Instance. So Amazon Elastic Block Store EBS is a cloud-based hard drive that provides a consistent volume of block storage for use with Amazon EC2 instances. EBS volume are placed in the availability zone where they are automatically replicated to protect data loss in the event of single component failure. Furthermore, because the data kept in the instance store volume is not continuous via instance stop, termination, or hardware failure, it is suited for temporary storage. The goal of Amazon S2 is to store and retrieve any quantity of data at any time and from any location. Furthermore, this temporary storage is an example of EC2 storage because it provides temporary storage for EC2 events. This storage volume's cost is included in the cost of EC2. Different examples may have different storage volume capacities, but the cost is always included in the price of the EC2 example. So for instance, when you want to use the EC2, you have to use the card, and the card will be charged for every services running. And next one should be the fourth question, where an instance is a virtual server in the cloud. Its configuration at launch is a copy of the AMI that you specified when you launch the instance. Explain the terms stopping, terminating, and starting in Amazon EC2 instance. So for EC2, there are several terms of doing things, which is stopping, terminating, and starting. For stopping, in the navigation pane, choose instances and select the instance. Choose instance state and stop the instance. It's literally the drawdown menu. If this option is disabled, either the instance is already stopped or its root device is an instance store volume. When prompted for confirmation, choose stop. Next up is terminating. You can delete your instance when you no longer need it. This is referred to as terminating your instance as soon as the state of an instance changes to shutting down or terminated. you stop incurring charges for the instance. Next up, starting, where you can start your instance. An instance is a virtual server in the AWS cloud. With Amazon EC2, you can set up and configure the operating system and applications that run on your instance. When you sign up for AWS, you can get started with Amazon EC2 using the AWS free trial. Next, I'm passing to HAIKAL Alex to explain more about it. Guys.
Haikal?
HAIKAL?
Okay. For the number 5, the question is Amazon EC2 service is a cloud service, so it has all the cloud features. Okay. Describe the features of the Amazon EC2 service. For the first one, features that has been the Amazon service, global infrastructure, multiple locations. Amazon EC2 provide the ability to place instance in multiple locations. Amazon EC2 locations are composed of regions and availability zone. Availability zones are distinct locations that are engineering to be installed from failure in other availability zone and provide inexpensive low latency network connection connectivity to other availability zone in the same region. Okay. High precious time with Amazon Time Sync service. The Amazon Time Sync service provide a highly accurate, reliable, and available time source to AWS service, including EC2 instance. For instruction on how to access the service, see the setting the time section of the Linux and Windows user guide. Choice of operating system and software. Amazon Machine Image, which is we call the AMIS, are pre-configured with an ever-growing list of operating systems, including Microsoft Windows and Linux distributions such as Amazon Linux 2, Ubuntu, Red Hat, Enterprise Linux, CentOS, SUSE, and Debian. We work with our partners and community to provide with the most choice possible. Next. Okay. For the cost and capacity optimization, pay for what you use. With per second billing, you only pay for what you use. It takes the most cost of unused minutes and second in an hour of the bill. So it can focus on improving the application instead of maximizing usage to the hour. Learn more about the EC2 pricing. Okay, for the scale seamlessly with Amazon EC2 auto scaling. Amazon EC2 auto scaling allows you to automatically scale your Amazon EC2 capacity up or down according to the condition you define. You can use the dynamic and predictive scaling policy within EC2 auto scaling to add or remove EC2 instance. Okay, optimize compute performance and cost with Amazon EC2 Fleet. With a single API call, Amazon EC2 Fleet lets you provision compute capacity across EC2 instance types, availability zone, and purchase models to help optimize scale, performance, and cost. Okay, for the optimized CPU configuration. The optimized CPU's feature give you the greater control of your Amazon EC2 instance on two fronts. Pause and resume your instance. It can hibernate the Amazon EC2 instance backed by Amazon EBS and resume them for this state at a later time. Okay, for the final. Storage, optimal storage for every workload. Different Amazon EC2 workload can have vastly and different storage requirement. Next. Next. Okay, for the networking, high packet per second performance and low latency with on-chain networking. On-chain networking enables you to get significantly higher packet per sound, which we call the PPS, performance, lower network jitter, and lower latency. Run high level of internal communication with elastic fabric adapter. Elastic fabric adapter, which we call the EFA, is a network interface for Amazon EC2 instance that enables customers to run applications requiring high level of inter-instance communication, like machine learning, computational fluid dynamic, weather modeling, and resource point simulation at scale on AWS. Manage dynamic cloud computing service with elastic IP address. Elastic IP address are static IP address designed for the dynamic cloud computing. Next. High throughput and low latency with high performance computing cluster, which we call HEC. Customer with complex computational workloads such as tightly grouped parallel process or with application sensitive to network performance can achieve the same high compute and network performance provided by customer built infrastructure while benefiting from the elasticity, flexibility, and cost advantage of Amazon EC2. Access service hosts on AWS easily and securely with AWS Private Link. AWS Private Link is a purpose-built technology designed for the customer to access Amazon service in a highly performance and highly available manner while keeping all the network traffic within the AWS network. Operating systems and software. Amazon machine image, which is called the AMI, are pre-configured with an ever-growing list of the operating system, including the Microsoft Windows, Linux distributions such as Amazon Linux 2, Ubuntu Red Hat, Enterprise Linux, CentOS, and SUSE and Debian. Intent usage and restriction. Use of this service is subject to the Amazon Web Service Customer Agreement. Next. Okay, for the question number 6, find out on how to perform the launch and Amazon EC2 instance. For the step number one, open the EC2 console like we present here and click the launch instance. Next. Okay, from the navigation bar, choose the AMI. Like I'm choosing here Amazon Linux 2 AMI HVM. Next. Okay. Find the AMI that you want to use to launch a new instance. To begin with, open the menu next to the search bar and then choose one of the following. Like the question number 2. If the AMI that you using is one that you create, select on by me. If the AMI that you are using is a public AMI, select the public image. If the AMI that you are using is a private image that someone else share with you, select the private image. The search bar automatically provide filtering option as well as automatically matching AMI IDs. For number 4, select the AMI and then choose the launch. Next. Okay, for number 5, choose an instant type and then choose next configure instant details. Optionally, select configure details such as associating an IAM role with the instance. This example, I choose the type of the community 2 and type. Next. Okay. For number 6, select next the add storage. You can use the default root volume type or select a new type from the volume type drop down. And then select add new volume if you want to add additionally storage to your instance. Next. Okay. And then select next add tag. You can add custom tag to your instance to help you categorize your resource. Next. Okay, for the number 8, configure security group. You can associate a security group with your instance to allow or block traffic to the instance. Next. Okay, for number 9, select review and launch. Review the instance details. For number 10, select reviews to return to the preview screen to make change. Select launch when you are ready to launch the instance. Okay, for number 11, select an existing key part or create a new key part. Select the acknowledge agreement both and then choose launch instant. For this image, I choose the proceed without a key pair and then click the launch instant. Next. Okay, for number 12, choose view instant to check the status of your instant. Next.
Okay, for the question number 7, security group acts as firewall for your instance. We can create security group in Amazon EC2 using the Amazon EC2 console. Find out on how to create security group in Amazon EC2 instance. Okay, step 1, open the Amazon EC2 console. Okay, next. Okay, for the step 2, in the navigation pane, choose security group. Okay, next. Okay, and for the step 3, choose create security group. And for the step 4, specify a name and description for the security group. Okay, next. Okay, and step 5 is for VPC. Choose ID of the VPC. Okay, next. And step 6, you can start adding rule or you can choose create to create the security group now. Okay, next. And for the last step is step 7, security group successfully is created. Okay. Okay, thank you. Is that all for me and my teammate.
Thank you. Okay, that's one from us, and we'd like to say thank you and see you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you though. Sorry, busy kids ini.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, thank you.